Swaddy Cup, Coach Marcus here to talk to you about bag work today. We're going to focus on the round kick in this video. First thing I need to do is I need to know my distance management. That is key to working the bag. Are you going to hit your foot? You're going to do something bad. First thing I like to do is if I can touch the bag, I can kick the bag. As you get better, you can just line up on the bag and not have to touch it because you understand how to step. Second thing, I need to orient the center of my chest to the center of the bag. One mistake I see a lot of newbies doing is they offset themselves like this and then they try to kick to the bag. That's not what you want. You want to kick through the bag. I can only do that if the center of my chest is in line with the center of the bag. So when I do this, when I come in, I'm able to carry a lot of energy with my kick into the bag. This will translate into your pad work. This will translate into sparring effectiveness as far as how you land your kicks. You want to get good shin conditioning. You want to get good power development through your bag work. That's your tip of the day for bag work. 100 kicks each leg. Go. Swaddy Cup, Coach Marcus here. Today we're going to be talking about the hooks. On the hooks on the bag, what I get a lot of people doing is they keep everything together. So it just turns into this robot, rock'em sock'em robot type hitting, okay? Not a lot of power there, doesn't feel very good. And really it just kind of turns into arm punching. What you want to get is you want your hips, your knees, and your feet to pivot together with your arm connected, you're disconnected from that motion, okay? So the way I like to practice this is a slap. So my hand trails my shoulder. It doesn't stay locked with my shoulder. It's independent of my shoulder. So my hook goes out like this while my body turns in like this. Key is going to be that pivot. Do not move your foot away. Keep it locked in there and turn nice and quickly. Push off your big toe. 100 hooks, each hand. Go. Swaddy Cup, Coach Marcus here with some more bag work. Now we're going to focus on punches. We're not going to go super in depth. It's more going to be a distance management thing for your punches. The key, again, to punches is distance management. I don't want to be so close to the bag that my elbows are bent like this. This is more elbow range, okay? Or my hooking or uppercut range. When I'm working my straight punches, I need to be back further so that I need to take a step. One key thing on your distance management, especially with your straight punches, is hitting at the end of your punch, okay? If I'm like this and my elbows has a severe bend into it, I do not have maximum power. I'm actually well within my power range. I want to be far enough away from the bag that my elbow is almost straight but not quite locked out, okay? And I want to step to get there, okay? So bang, see how my elbow is almost locked out. I'm not in close like this, okay? And that translates into good power into your cross as well. So when you work your straight punches, you want to be at your max power zone. Got it? 100 jab crosses for power. Go. Swaddy Cup, Coach Marcus here with more bag work tips for you. Today we're going to focus on the diagonal elbow. Keys to the diagonal elbow. Distance management to start. This is how close I kind of want to be to the bag. What we call cup to cup, belly button to belly button. I can smell their breath. So brush your teeth if you're a training partner. What first thing I want to do is I want to cover my head. Nice high cover. That could be your spearing elbow. And I want to swim my hand down to my opposite armpit. So I have high. And I try to swim my hand down. Notice I drop my hip as I'm making impact. That dropping of the weight amplifies your power. It also gives you a cutting motion if I'm right here in the middle of the face. So I kind of rip my point of my elbow down through the face as I do this. So as you're dropping your weight, you amplify your impact right into the target. Once you get that feeling down, you're going to love throwing the elbow. Practice that into a bag, a uppercut block, or even your pads to get that really down. Once you get that, you're going to love it. You're not going to want to throw your diagonal elbow any other way. 100 elbows, each arm, go. Sweaty Cop, Coach Marcus here with some more bag work tips. We're gonna focus on the knees now. So I have a different bag, different shape, different impact zones. With the knee, just like with the kicks, distance management is super important. If I'm too far away, I'm gonna miss. So you have to understand how far away you are from the bag. That's one of the reasons why we say to step every time you throw your knee. Generates power and it closes your distance, higher probability of landing on your target. The next thing for the knee is I want to put my hands on the bag. Depending on which knee I'm throwing will depend on which side I put my hands on. If I'm throwing a right knee, I'll go to the left side of the bag. If I'm throwing a left knee, put my hands on the right side of the bag. Okay, this simulates pulling the hand down and grabbing the head. So as I step in, hands on the bag, and I throw my nice power knee into the bag. I tuck my foot, bring my knee up almost like a kick, and shoot my hip in. As I do that, I maintain control of the bag and pull the bag into me. Do the same thing as I do the left knee. The reason I turn this is I get my knee higher, faster. I need less space to do that, and I hit above the belt then. I hit in all that nasty stuff that nobody likes to get kneed on. So now that you have that, I want to see 100 power knees, 100 skip knees. Go.